Hi, it's Doug from Rise Above. So at the end of last year, I recently hosted my first RKC certification at the gym here. So we had Master Keira Newton come out, and then myself was an assistant instructor. And I learned some great tips from her for the swings and cleans. So I'm gonna go over those with you now, so stay tuned. So when you see a swing, initially, sometimes the timing will be off, and then that'll throw the bell trajectory off. I'll do a couple bad swings to show you. And that can pull on the back, and also you'll lose power for the next swing. So something of a bad swing will be where the bell drops too low, hinging too early, and you're not getting any power with the bell. As you can see, the bell's dropping way below my knees on the backswing because I'm bending right at the peak when the bell starts. So I used to say, wait for the bell or let the bell almost hit you in a bad spot, but sometimes I didn't register with people. So two cues I liked that Keira gave was, the first one was let the bell pass the belly button. So my belly button's right about here. So after I finish my swing, I'm gonna wait till it passes the belly button, and then I'm gonna do my hinge. So it passes and goes. As you can see, that keeps the bell up high on the backswing, safer to my body. The other thing it does, my arms lock into the side, I'm able to move the bell with my whole body and generate more power going forward. If the bell drops low, I usually don't have this connection between my arms and my body. Things get disjointed and I'm not able to generate power, and then I may use my back to get it up a little bit more. The other cue I like, which is on the same line, is to imagine a triangle. So when the bell comes through, there's a triangle with the peak of the triangle up here near my groin. You want the bell near the peak. So low, I do too early, it's at the base. Peak, I'm up high. So I want it up at the peak. Sometimes people that are more visual will get that a lot easier. Like, oh, a triangle, right at the peak there. So those are two I like, and that just helps you dial in your swing a little bit better. Another cues that we've got were for the clean. So the clean, I think, is arguably one of the hardest ones to do because we practice our hard style swings. We have the upper arm disconnecting from the body. Now all of a sudden when we go to do the clean, we have to keep it connected. So the brain has to do a lot of thinking to kind of change that movement and have those two movements separate within our movement patterns. So like I said, a bad clean, the arm will be out here and we'll catch it high. It'll bang against the body. The bell's really high. We'll pull it in here. So one cue that Keira gave was a gunslinger. So have you ever seen those old Wild West movies where they go to duel? They're gonna bring the gun up and keep it close. So it's a draw from the holster and back. So there's a slight retraction, bringing the bell in. So as we swing, we're gonna pull the bell and keep it close. So I'm gonna try to do that here. So I'm gonna hike it through, I'm gonna pull, keep it close. Drop, push, pull in, keep it close. My butt's tight, everything's underneath me. Drop, push, I get a little, this motion here, keeping it close. The other thing you'll see with the clean is yanking it too high. So people think they gotta catch it up by the collarbone. You don't wanna do that too much because one, it's not a good rack position, and two, you can really wreck that collarbone if you land on it. So she talked about if your thumb lands pretty close to the collarbone, the thumb up position, that's a pretty good rack position. So when we catch it here, so my thumb's right near my collarbone, I'm in my pocket, right in here, that triangle, so I can press, I can squat, I can push press, so I can do anything, transition within the clean. So again, I'm gonna hike it through, gunslinger, thumb right here, and that's what I'm aiming for. So try those tips out, see if those help you in your swing and clean, and we'll see you next time.